Hello, good morning, students. Good morning, one and all present in this live session. And I welcome all the students, those are watching this video in this live session. And please kindly share this video in your WhatsApp group. Those are do not connected this time. Please share this video in your WhatsApp group. Okay, students. Now today we are starting a new chapter. That is the name of that chapter. The name of that chapter is Pythagoras Theorem. Okay, here I mention the name of new chapter. It is Pythagoras Theorem, and this is our chapter number 10. It means we have completed our 9th chapter. One is remaining, that is compound interest. Okay, related to the banking. So that is the new chapter, Pythagoras Theorem. So students, do you know about the Pythagoras Theorem? Tell me first, how many students know about the Pythagoras Theorem? What is the Pythagoras Theorem? So as you know that in a right angle triangle, first of all, draw a right angle triangle. Let suppose a right angle triangle A, B and C. This is our right angle triangle and it is a 90 degree. It is a 90 degree at point B, at vertex B. So if this angle is a right angle triangle, so this one angle is 90 degree, and according to the Pythagoras theorem, let's suppose this angle is theta. Okay, here 30 we can take any one value 30. So what is this angle? It will be 60 degree. So any one angle of a triangle is 90 degree and other two are acute. So that type of the triangle is known as right angle triangle. That triangle is known as right angle triangle, as you know that it. Okay, we already learned this concept in our previous classes when I explain about the triangle. Now the next and the main topic is Pythagoras theorem. So in a right angle triangle, first of all we have to learn the basic things that is essential for starting the chapter. Let this angle is 90. Let point number B, here is the A and here is C. Those are not attending this class, I request kindly share this video so all will join the class. Okay students, please kindly share this one. Buffering. Okay, now listen it properly. Here is 90 degree, one angle is 90 degree. One angle is 90. To the side in the front of the 90, the side in front of this 90, तो 90 के फ्रंट में जो साइड है, this side is known as hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse. Okay, next, where let's suppose one angle is theta here. Let's suppose this angle is theta. Theta is represent to any angle. It may be 30 degree, it may be 20 degree, it may be. If you are facing the problem, you can suppose any angle X, Y, Z. Otherwise, you can neglect this part. Okay, so this is the side which in the front of the 90, that is your hypotenuse. Okay, and now two sides are remaining, to one side and the second side. So this side we can take as a base if here is any angle is X, and this side is known as perpendicular. This side is known as perpendicular. Otherwise, sometimes one more thing, if the 90s remain same B, here is the C and it is A, and now the angle is X is mentioned here. So that time the side between the angle of 90 and X which is given here acute angle, तो उनके बीच में जो side आती है that is base. Now angle is given here at this time, so this side will be base and this side will be perpendicular. Is it clear? अगर आपके 90 और जो गिवन एंगल है x उसके बीच की जो साइड है that is known as x, that is known as base. Similarly 90 and x is given at this time here. Okay, so this side will be base and the remaining side will be perpendicular. But in a large manner we will discuss about this thing in that chapter of trigonometry. But here is only we have given the Pythagoras theorem, and there is no need to explain all the things here. Okay, but we just know about the hypotenuse. To remember this point, hypotenuse is the side of the triangle which is given in front of the 90 degree. Okay, which is given in front of the 90 degrees. Suppose one another right angle triangle is given here. One another right angle triangle A, CB, and this angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. So the side in front of this 90, which side is in the front of this 90? This side. So this side is known as here hypotenuse. Okay, so this is the hypotenuse. Now other two sides is remaining. One side is AB and next side is BC. Similarly, AC is the one side and CB is the another side, and this is your hypotenuse. So what is the uses of the Pythagoras theorem and what is the Pythagoras theorem mainly here? Okay, so I think you already learned this concept in your previous classes. Now today we will just learn the theorem and today just we will learn the theorem. What is the theorem? And in the next class means in next exercise. Okay, today and tomorrow we will take the first exercise of this chapter, and after the end of the first exercise means at the starting of the second exercise, there is the proof of this theorem. So later I will take the proof of this theorem. So simply you have to learn one thing here. A right angle triangle ABC, one angle is 90, the side in front of the 90 it is known as hypotenuse. So one relation we will get from this theorem, that is hypotenuse ka square, the AC square is equal to how many sides are remaining? One side and another side. So then the sum of the square of the another two side, the square of this side and plus the square of the remaining side BC. So what is the theorem? Please tell me. The square of the hypotenuse is always applicable. This theorem is always applicable for each and every right angle triangle. Okay, so the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. This thing we can understand with the help of square of the hypotenuse. Square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the, how many sides are remaining? BC and AB are remaining here. So how can we read it? The square of the one side and the square of the another side and their sum. So directly we can read it is as we can learn this concept with the help of the sum of the square. Sum of the square of the other two remaining side is equal to the sum of the square of other remaining sides. Okay, other remaining side. So it is the Pythagoras theorem. And one thing we can write this in the another statement, AC is the hypotenuse. So then its square is equal to, and I explained two things. One thing is how many one side will be base and another side will be perpendicular. Now here no angle is given. यहाँ पे angle given नहीं है. तो simply we can say that this side is perpendicular. You know that upward side. This is also perpendicular. But here no problem. We can take this side as a perpendicular. Yeah, this side as a perpendicular. If you are taking this is a perpendicular, so this is the base. ग्राउंड के साथ जो एंगल बन रहा है लाइन है बेस. इफ यू आर टेकिंग दिस साइड एज अ बेस तो इट विल बी अ परपेंडिकुलर. ओके, तो सम ऑफ द स्क्वायर ऑफ द perpendicular square and plus base square. So this is the mainly Pythagoras theorem. So what is the Pythagoras theorem? The square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of other remaining side. Yeah, directly we can read it. Hypotenuse square is equal to always the sum of the square of perpendicular and bases. Okay, so this is the Pythagoras theorem. Now what is the use of the Pythagoras theorem? So with the help of the Pythagoras theorem we can calculate the side of the triangle. If you have given this side is 4, this side is 4 and this side is 3. The question is find the hypotenuse of this triangle. Find the hypotenuse of this triangle. So how can we calculate the hypotenuse of this triangle? So as you know that this one side is perpendicular, another side base is given. So we need to calculate the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is equal to, you know that AC square pi hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the square of other two side. So other two side is AB its square and plus next side is BC, its square. So we can calculate the value of AC square. What is the AB? AB is 4 and outside is square. BC is 3, outside is square. So AC square is equal to 4 4 is 16 plus 3 3 is 9. So AC square is equal to 25. So tell me, AC square is equal to 25. So AC is equal to 25, its root. So AC is equal to, answer will be 5 here. Answer will be 5 here. Next, another example I am taking. If another triangle ABC is given, if any another triangle ABC is given, its one side is, if its one side is 6, if one side is 6 and one side is 2, to calculate this side, calculate the length of perpendicular. Same we can apply the Pythagoras. So AC square is equal to AB square and plus BC square. To substitute the value, what is the length of AC? AC is 6 and its square. What is the AB? AB we need to calculate it. AB and just its square and plus BC. What is the BC? BC is 2 and outside will be square. So 6 6 36 is equal to AB square and plus 2 2 4. So we can take this 4 in left hand side, then we can calculate the value of AB. So 36 minus 4 is equal to AB square. So what should be our answer? 36 minus 4, 32. So we can just write here AB square is equal to 32. So AB is equal to root 32. And if you know calculate what is the root of 32, you can write your answer. Otherwise you can just do its simplification. Otherwise you can do the simplification of root 32. So you know that root 32 is become 32 को क्या लिख सकते हैं? 16 into 2 and what is the square root? It become 16 into 2. Now we need to square root. तो 16 का square root कितना हो गया? 4. Now what is remaining in the square root? 4 root 2. So answer will be AB is equal to 4 root 2 is the answer of this side. Okay, so what is the length of AB? The length of AB is 4 root 2 unit, because no unit is given, centimeters कुछ नहीं given है, so we will write unit, 6 unit, 2 unit, 4 root 2 unit. So is it clear, students? This is the very simple thing is given in our syllabus, that is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and the proof of this theorem I will provide after 2 or 3 classes. That will be a separate video. Okay, that will be a recorded video. There you can learn how can you prove this theorem, how can you prove this easy theorem. The is the concept which have given in our book, and this theorem, remember this thing, this theorem आपका कभी पीछा नहीं छोड़ने वाली है. 9th class, 10th class, 11th class, 12th class, up to higher education you will face, you will learn, you will solve the problem based on the Pythagoras theorem. It means ये क्या है हमारे साथ लाइफ लॉन्ग चलने वाली प्रोसेस है. तो दिस इज द Pythagoras theorem. Is it clear, student? Is it clear? Tell me first. Yes sir, very good. Thank you sir. Thank you students. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your responses. Now I am taking the 10th A exercise. The exerise 10th A. 10th A. And one thing is here. In the last part, what is the last part? One side is 4, another side is 3. One side is 4, another side is 3. Okay? Very good. And last side is 5. Third side I calculated, that is 5. So in the case of inequalities, how many do you know about the inequalities? Those are regularly watching the classes, so they know about the inequality. Inequality क्या होती है उनको पता है. Okay, so in the case of the inequality we learn that one concept is there, the sum of two side is always greater than its third side. So tell me students, here is 4 or 3 7. तो 7 is greater than 5. You can take these two sides. 5 or 4 9, it is greater than 3. 5 or 3 8, it is greater than 4. So it means this is proved here. The sum of the two side is always greater than third side. But in the case of the Pythagoras theorem, what is the beauty of Pythagoras theorem? What is the logic behind the Pythagoras theorem? It is mentioned here the square. अगर आप स्क्वायर नहीं करते हो, इफ यू आर नॉट डूइंग द स्क्वायर, तो टेल मी, इज इट करेक्ट हाइपोटेनस इज इक्वल टू परपेंडिकुलर प्लस बेस? इज इट क्लियर? इज इट equal? It is possible to equal to each other if you are not doing the square of the all three quantities. So hypotenuse 5 and perpendicular 4 plus 3, it does not equal to each other. It means it is not possible. Square नहीं करोगे तो possible नहीं है. But in the case of the Pythagoras theorem, is it possible? Their sides and their squares, their sum is equal to the hypotenuse square. तो दोनों चीज अलग अलग है. If you are taking normal equation, तो that time the sum is not possible, and but you are doing the squaring, so that time their sum is possible equal to the third side. So is it the beauty of the Pythagoras theorem? That thing Pythagoras theorem understanding to us. Okay, so I am starting your new exercise. That is the exercise number 10th A. This is the very simple exercise. This is the very simple exercise, the students. Okay, is it clear about this thing? Very good. So let me start the new exercise of exercise 10th A. Question number first is easy. You can try to solve at your home one by one, but one part I will take here. Question number first. The figure is mentioned in this book. It is, what is the figure? That is A. Here is C and it is B. It is mentioned here in a right angle triangle ABC. C is the length of the hypotenuse. If C is hypotenuse, to where will be the 90 degree? Opposite the side, it will be the 90 degree. Next one thing, A and B are the other two sides. So let it is A and let the another side is B. But in the book it is mentioned this is the B and this side is A here. So find the given condition. I am taking any one part or two part, then after that you can easily solve it. Okay, after that you can easily solve it. So I am taking the second part you can solve it. Okay, so third part I am taking third is C is equal to 13 and B is equal to 5. The question is find the length of A. So can you apply the Pythagoras theorem? This is hypotenuse. So using Pythagoras theorem, okay, you can mention here using Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse square, it means C square is equal to perpendicular. You can take B square and plus C square, sum of the square of other two sides. So what is the length of C? This is 13 square is equal to B is 5 square and plus C square. So 13 is 169 is equal to 25 and plus C square. So we can take 25 just left hand side. 169 minus this is equal to C square. So 169, 9 minus 5 4, 6 minus 2 4 and 1 is equal to C square. So we can directly write C square is equal to root 144 and C is equal to 12 unit. It means the length of the hypotenuse is 12 will be here. So that is the answer of this question, and this type of the simple question is given in our book. Next fifth part I am taking. Fifth le bolo. You can easily solve these question, okay sir, because these are the very simple one. So I am starting your next question. That is question number 2 of the same exercise. Question number 2 of this same exercise. Chaliye sir, question number 2 of the same exercise. And what is the question number 2? We can check here. Question number 2. A rectangular field. First of all, draw a rectangular field. Tick 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 tick. Okay, rectangular field. One side is 30, another side is 40. So let this side is 30 meter and one side, bigger size is 40 meter. You know that one side is smaller, another is bigger. What distance is saved by walking diagonally across the field? What distance saved by walking diagonally across the field? अगर कोई बंदा diagonal के हिसाब से ऐसे करके क्रॉस करता है फील्ड को, one option, if you want to start to move across या around the rectangular field, तो which way is easy for you? तो this way is easy. यहां से यहां तक पहुंचने के लिए from position A to B, from position A to B, which side या which length will be shorter for you? If you want to go from this way, if you want to go from this way, so this way is shorter. And question is given here, which if anybody want to go the diagonally, तो वो कितनी length बचाएगा उसको क्रॉस करने के लिए? तो so this side is 30, this side is 40, तो here will be 30 opposite side of a rectangle. तो can we take this triangle? Can we take this triangle? Yes, we can take this triangle, and you know that each interior angle of a right angle triangle is 90. So in a right angle triangle, this is C, A, we can take this point is a B, C and D. In a right angle triangle, A, B, C. By using Pythagoras theorem, and that is the important thing. Pythagoras theorem is always apply in a right angle triangle. ध्यान रखना, ऐसे किसी में भी नहीं लगा देंगे एरे गैरे में. Only apply on a right angle triangle. तो hypotenuse 90, तो hypotenuse is AC. तो AC square is equal to this side BC square and plus AB. This side is AB. तो AB square. तो substitute the value. This AC is not given here, so we can just write AC. BC 30 and outside will be square. AB 40, it's square. Okay, so calculate the value of AC. So we can just write the value of 3 to 9 and this square. 30 square 900, 40 square 1600. So AC square is equal to 16 and 9 2500. The 2500, so AC is equal to root 2500. तो when you calculate the root of 2500, बहुत सारे बच्चे रूट निकालना स्टार्ट कर देंगे. No sir, can we just write in the form of 25 into 100? Yes sir, we can just write in the form of 25 into 100. What is the square root of 25? 5. What is the square root of 100? It is 10. So it will be 50. 50 is a 250, 2500. Okay, so 5 5s are 25 and 0, and answer in the form of meter. So AC is equal to 50 meter. AC is equal to 50 meter. But what is the question here? Question is given. Question is asked to us. So how much distance is saved by walking diagonally across the field? अगर diagonal से जाता है तो यहाँ से जाने की बजाय कितनी length कम हो जाएगी? तो you know that the length. What is the, if he want to go from this way, so what is the distance covered by him? What is the distance covered by him? 30 plus 40. It means 70 meter distance across the side. But if he went that through the diagonally, so the distance covered by him is 50 meter. So how much distance he saved here? कितनी distance उसने बचाई? Tell me how much distance he saved here. तो कितनी distance उसने बचाई? 70 minus 50, 20 meter distance he saved when he go through the diagonally. That is the answer of this question. Okay, you can just write in the form of the answer. Okay, what is the answer? What he have saved? 20 distance. Okay, very good students. 20 meter distance saved. Very good. Tanishk Bist, Panchola, and those are attending the live classes late. I request please watch it from start end. Okay. Next one is the next question. The next is a man travels 7 meter due to north. Question number third. A man travels 7 kilometer due to north. Hey sir, हमें तो साइड ही पता नहीं है. क्या करें? साइड ही पता नहीं है. Normally we can take here. Okay, this is the plus sign. We can take smaller part. This is the for hint. North, south in this format. You can take. This is the north pole and south pole. North pole साउथ पोल. ओके, तो सो ईस्ट वेस्ट नॉर्थ साउथ कहां कहां होगा ईस्ट वेस्ट? अब बताओ जल्दी से, टेल मी फर्स्ट. इफ दिस इज नॉर्थ एंड साउथ, ईस्ट west north south. Okay, now according to the given question, right, mention the figure. A man travels 7 kilometer north. Suppose it is the starting point. यहां से वो कितने किलोमीटर ऊपर गया? नॉर्थ की तरफ. It goes 7 kilometer in the north direction. Any problem? No problem. Then goes 3 kilometer due to east. Then after that 3 kilometer due to east. Due to east. How much distance? 3 kilometer. 3 kilometer. Next, and then 3 kilometer due to west, or 3 kilometer due to west. यहां से फिर कहां गया? 3 किलोमीटर वेस्ट है. क्या बोल रहे हैं सर ये? Okay. Once again I am drawing this figure. Suppose a man starting point is A, and starting point it travel 7 kilometer due to north. 7 kilometer कहां गया? Due to north. This is 7 kilometer. Next, then goes 3 kilometer due to east. East in this way. So 3 kilometer in point number, this is B, point number C, 3 kilometer west. Okay, next, then 3 kilometer due to south. फिर उसके बाद south means down side. तो 3 kilometer again in the south direction. 3 kilometer again in the south direction. Suppose this is the point number D. 3 kilometer in south. So how far is he from his starting point? How far he is his starting point? Starting point से कितनी दूरी पे है सर? ये कैलकुलेट करना है. How far he is from his starting point? तो starting point is A and now he is at a position of D. तो ये वाली डिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करनी है. तो join this point. Okay, join the distance between AD and calculate the length of AD. But you know that Pythagoras theorem apply करना है, and Pythagoras theorem के लिए क्या चाहिए? Pythagoras theorem के लिए Pythagoras theorem, we need to a right angle triangle. So how can we form the right angle triangle? So in this case, when you face this type of the question in your book, so that time from this position, from the point D, you can draw a line which is parallel to this side. Draw a line which is parallel to this side. Okay, तो यहाँ पे एक लाइन ड्रॉ करोगे ऐसे. And you know that the angle between two sides, if it is north and this is east, इनके बीच का एंगल कितना होगा? 90 डिग्री. Okay, because the line joining the sides, it is a imaginary line, they are perpendicular to each other. So here north to कहाँ गया था? East. तो so this angle will be 90. तो so this angle also 90 degree. Is it clear? The angle between the two sides, this is north and this is east. So angle between the two sides is 90 degree. Okay, so 90, and I told to you draw a line through the point D up to BA which is parallel to BC. तो ये भी क्या हो गई? लाइन पैरेलल. तो let A B C D, this point is E. तो now tell me sir, it is me. यहाँ पे फिगर पे ही सब चीज हो जाएगा. It is the point number E and the distance is 7 kilometer. If these two lines are parallel, so their opposite side are equal. So this length is also 3 kilometer. Any problem? No problem. Okay, next. This angle and this angle is 90. It means these two sides will also equal. So 3 kilometer. So this length also, smaller length also 3 kilometer. Any problem? No. Now what is the total length? This is the BE, 3 kilometer. But the total length of this side is 7 kilometer. If the total is 7, so S is 3. So what is the EA? So EA is 7 minus 3 is 4 kilometer. So in the triangle, which triangle is formed here? One triangle is formed in this way. One side, one point is E, one point is D, one point is A. This side is 3 kilometer, this side is 4 kilometer. To calculate the AD, and this AD is the distance between its initial point and the end point. ये distance calculate करनी है. So tell me what should be the answer for this question? Yes, Amit Mahant sir, Pythagoras theorem. Yes sir. Pythagoras theorem. Very good. Amit Mahant is saying we can apply the Pythagoras theorem here. Okay. So what is the Pythagoras theorem? The Pythagoras theorem is which triangle is formed? This angle is 90 degree. This triangle is 90 degree. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse square is equal to the square of the perpendicular and base. So AD square is equal to, this side is hypotenuse front of 90. So ED square and plus EA स्क्वायर. तो व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ एडी? तो इसको तो कैलकुलेट करना है. एडी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू ईडी इज 3 किलोमीटर मींस 3 स्क्वायर एंड प्लस ईए इज 4 तो 4 स्क्वायर. ओके तो सो एडी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 3 3 9 4 4 16. तो एडी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 25. तो सो एडी इज इक्वल टू √25. तो फाइनली एडी इज इक्वल टू 5 and unit in the form of kilometer. So the distance between the starting position at end position, this distance will be 5 kilometer. So it is 5 kilometer far from its initial position. Okay, is it clear about this statement? Is it clear, students? Tell me fast. If clear, so then chapo. Now I want to rub this board. You can note down after the end of the class. Okay, otherwise you can take the screenshot of this part. You can take screenshot. Okay sir, now you can take screenshot. So I am taking your next question, that is also very interesting. That is question number next. Question number 4th question. The diagonal of a rhombus. Okay, to draw a rhombus. What is the rhombus? This is your rhombus. Okay, so first draw a rhombus. You know that all the 4 sides of a rhombus is equal to each other. The rhombus is 12 centimeter. One side is the diagonal, not a side, the diagonal of a rhombus. So one diagonal we can write it is D1. D1 is equal to 12 centimeter and D2 is equal to 9 centimeter. So calculate the length of one side of the rhombus. Put in your book. This is a very important question for your examination. Very important question. Okay, a rhombus which 2 diagonals are given here. You know that in the case of the rhombus, the sides are equal but diagonal are unequal. The sides are equal and diagonal are unequal. One thing, please mention this thing. You can note this note. You can write this note on your book also. Question जहाँ पे वहाँ पे भी लिख देना. So you can remember this property. What is the property? The diagonal of a rhombus. The diagonal of a rhombus is perpendicular bisector of each other. The diagonal of a rhombus is perpendicular bisector of each other. Okay sir, the diagonal of a rhombus is perpendicular bisect to each other. It means when they are intersecting to each other, so they cut to each other at 90 degree and divide the diagonal in 2 equal parts. Okay, so suppose this is the first diagonal. You can join it here and let the second diagonal, this is our second diagonal. So one is the bigger one is the smaller. You can check here. This is the smaller and this is bigger. So let A, B, C, D is a rhombus. One side is bigger 12, one side is smaller is 9. And I mentioned this property here. The diagonal of a rhombus is perpendicular bisect to each other. So one diagonal, second diagonal. So they are perpendicular bisect means the angle between the rhombus diagonals is 90 degree. ये है इसका मतलब, इस परपेंडिकुलर जो ये डायगोनल ऐसे मिलेंगे, इनके एंगल का कितना एंगल बनेगा 90 डिग्री. एंड 90 डिग्री के साथ में बाइसेक्टर ऑफ ईच अदर भी है. बाइसेक्टर मींस दिस लाइन is divided equal to this line. Suppose this is the center O, this line is equal to this line. Is it clear? So what is the length of this total bigger diagonal? The length of the bigger diagonal is 12. So this length is 6 centimeter. This length is also 6 centimeter. Next, another diagonal BD is also intersecting to each other 90 degree. This is also bisect to each other means दोनों को. So this diagonal BD is 9 centimeter. So what is the length of this half of this length? This part is equal to this. Okay, I mean DO is equal to OB. Total length is 9. So we can take it is a 4.2, yeah, 4.5, yeah, 9.2. It is your choice. You can take it is a 4.5 and 9.2. Now tell me, students, one triangle. How many triangle is formed here? 1, 2, 3, 4 and another also. But how many right angle triangle are formed here? 1, 2. This is 90. It is also 90. This is also 90. This is also 90. You can identify any one right angle triangle. So can we take this triangle DOC? Separately I am drawing this triangle. This triangle. Here is DCO. One angle is 90 degree. This length is 4 centimeter and this length is 6 centimeter. So tell me what is the length of this side, and this side, this is the side of a rhombus. So we can calculate the length of its rhombus. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear or not, sir? So यहाँ पे bisector लिखा है. तो let therefore I am writing here AO is equal to. Therefore, diagonal AO is equal to OC. AO is equal to OC is 6 centimeter. Next, another diagonal DO is equal to OB is equal to 4.5 centimeter by using this property. Okay, by using this property. Next, diagonals DB is perpendicular. DB is perpendicular on AC. DB is perpendicular on AC. This is the next condition. Okay, so by using all three conditions, we can take this right angle triangle. Now in a right angle triangle, which triangle? DOC. Apply the Pythagoras. So this is the 90. So DC is the hypotenuse. So DC square is equal to OD square and plus OC square. So DC square is equal to OD. What is the length of OD? So OD is 4.5. So 4.5 it means calculate its square. तो 4.5 है तो क्या इसको ऐसा लिख सकते हैं सर? Originally it is 9/2. It is originally 9.2. तो 9.2 means 2 4 जा 8 and 2 5 जा 10. 4.5 because 9.2 is square is easy. Square करने में थोड़ा easy रहेगा सर. Otherwise you can do the square of 4.2 and plus square of OC 6 square. इसको solve करो, जो आंसर आएगा उसका रूट निकाल लेना. That will be your answer. Okay, please solve this question and find your answer. Please solve it and find your answer. Please solve this one and find your answer. Students, please solve this question and find your answer immediately. Question number 5. Question number 5. Is your homework. Okay, question number 5 is your homework. So now thank you and calculate this answer. Tomorrow we will meet again. Thank you and hit the like button.